What's up YouTube and all you sexy buddy fighters? I'm Dragon King and the brand new cards from the brand new season has finally arrived. Today I'll be doing a product review on one of the trial deck, the Dradiety trial deck. It is my favorite, and also do stick to the end of the video for a special announcement on some giveaway. Oh no, I speak too much. Yes, do stick to the end of the video for some giveaway. Alright, so let's get this buddy fight. So this is one of the 3 trial decks of the new releases. There is the Dradiety, there is the Spiral Link Dragon Order, and the Triangulum Galaxy trial deck. So today we'll be doing the Dradiety because it is my favorite one. Let's look at the box. So over here we have Dradiety, Buddyfight Ace, Awaken the Powers of Gargantua. This Gaomikado-san over here, Yuga Mikado. He's one of my favorite characters because, spoiler alert, if you've watched the front episodes of Buddyfight, there is this episode where he actually lost, I believe, and he took it like a champ, you know. What he says is true, you know. Buddyfight is not all about winning, it's about losing as well. Believe me or not, when I started Buddyfight, I used to lose all the time, but the thing is I have fun and I learn and I grow stronger, you know. Losing is what makes us stronger. And okay, so yeah, let's continue, man. Buddyfight teaches us life lessons. Alright, so this is the back of the box. The quantity, you can take a look at it. What is future card? Buddyfight 9 years plus. Yes, I'm 9 years and above. Alright, so the side, Buddyfight Ace, and this side, one of the monsters. Okay, let's get our scissors of product opening. Ding! Alright, so let's open this up. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Open it up. Alright. Woo! Okay, so the packaging looks like this. Let's open it up. Inside we have the trial deck. Inside of here we have a beautiful life counter. Oh, and this one is not too tight as well. I feel the one in the preview deck is a little too tight. We have, let's look at this, a standard playmat. Let's see if there's any. Oh, okay. There is some tips and tricks you can use for this trial deck, and it talks to you about a little bit about the other trial deck as well. What is strength, what is weaknesses. Normal playmat, paper playmat. Over here we have also more tips and tricks on how, oh, this is pretty cool, this is how you can strategize your deck, how it teaches you how to use your deck. Oh, and more comics. I believe this is the same one as the one I got from the preview deck. Very, very nice. You know, I like a trial deck like that. You know, you can read up a little bit on you know, how the gameplay, the style of this deck. It's a beautiful life counter. And okay, so this trial deck, right, it is a special one, I believe, because when I was in the shop, each trial deck carton had 6 trial decks, and only one of them will have a very special character flag, which the others don't have, and the rest of the boxes in that carton didn't have. So this is a special. This is the special trial deck, I believe. Let's find out. All right. Okay, let's take off the packaging. We have the deck, and oh shit! Oh my god, it is beautiful. Dude, take a look at this. This is the foil flag that we will be getting. If you're lucky, it's 1 in 6 trial decks. It's really, really, really beautiful. You know, I really love how they inserted this foil character flags into the decks, because it just gives you something to look forward to. You know, not just getting a trial deck and it'll be the same as everyone. You know, I really love this. Wow. I was pretty lucky that, you know, I managed to get this trial deck in the first place. Okay, so we will be getting 5 of the Buddy Awakened Deity Gargantua Dragon. So you can use this with all flags. G-Evo, basically call on top at the end of the battle, a Dragot. Penetrate, it is better than the trial deck, the preview deck, I believe, because it has Penetrate. And Penetrate is a very scary mechanic. in any game, because it just destroys your opponent's center, even prevents him from calling things to the center, because you know he wouldn't want to take that penetrate damage. Next up, we have 3 of Gargantua Dragon Recover mode. So pay 2 gauge, put the top card of deck into this. So when this card enters the field, you get 1 life. Then if it enters by G-Evo, you get 2 life. So basically, if you G-Evo this, you gain 3 lives in total. It has a nice beefy 7k defense, move, soul guard, 3 crits. It is beautiful. It's a very defensive card. The next card we have 3 of Gargantua Dragon Slash mode. So pay 2 gauge, when this card enters the field, for this turn it gets double attack. Then if entered by G-Evo, stand a deity trap item you have equipped. So you remember, if you want to G-Evo into this guy, remember to attack your weapon first, G-Evo, then you can stand your weapon to attack another time. It has penetrate, and for this turn it gets double attack. So it's a very aggressive card compared to his counterpart, the defensive mode. Very, very, very amazing. Next card we have Laufengar Dragon. If you have an item equipped, this card get power 2000 and defense 2000 move. So it's a nice move character. You know, I like how they are bringing move back into the game. Haven't seen that in a while. Alright, the next card we have 4 Doge Gadra, just a very generic 521 size 1. Next up we have 2 Moat Gadra. When a monster on your opponent field is destroyed, put the top card of the deck into your gauge and gain 1 life. It has move as well. So it's a very nice resource manager, where it helps you gain your resources at the same time killing your opponent monsters. Digan Gadra, this one my favorite size one. It has double attack, free call cost, 3/1/1. It's really amazing because of the double attack. Next up we have 4 Gargazelle. All deity trap on your field gets power 2000. It's nice. It's a nice size 0. If you sometimes if you want to play close center, you know, you can call it to the side along with a size 1. If you don't have your weapon, it's pretty amazing. Next up we have Gargantua Lexicon. You may only cast this card if your life is 4 or less. Discard your hand cards, put the top card of your deck into your gauge, and draw 3 cards. You can only use this once per turn. I believe that the other card, Dragonic Grimoire, is better because in a sense the requirement is the same, but its requirement is 5 lives for less, and it doesn't gain the extra gauge, but it does gain the 3 cards. So I mean, 4 in this game of Buddyfight is a very magic number. A lot of impacts can be casted at 4, so it's a little bit hard to tag in this card because it just reduces your flexibility. You know, you want to be playing around 5 to be able to draw 3 cards. Okay, next card we have Deity Green Dragon Shield. You may only cast this card during an attack on your opponent turn, and if you have no monster in the center and you have a Deity Dragon Trap on your field, that's pretty easy. Nullify the attack and gain 3 life. Wow, this is amazing. This is a Green Dragon Shield, but it gains 3 life. Oh, that's just sick, man. It's technically a 2 negate, because if your opponent has a 2 crit monster, it basically nullifies it as well, because it gains 3 life. Wow, that's really amazing. Too bad it only has 2 copies. You know, I would get another trial deck just for the additional 2 copies. Maybe I get another foil flag. This is Gar Energy. Okay, it's your basic Drago Energy, you know, basically +3/+3 and counter attack. Beautiful. And also it's good because, you know, a lot of monsters now can move to the center and you can cast that card. Very, very beautiful. Oh, Blue Dragon Shield. Wow. So it had 4 Blue Dragon Shield, nullify the attack and put the top card of your deck into this gauge. I believe this is the first time they are giving 4 Blue Dragon Shields in a trial deck. It's really, really, really useful. Blue Dragon Shield, basic nullify gauge adder. This card used to be one of the more expensive rares. Now it's free. Alright. We have 4 Deity Dragon Sword Gar Saber. Pay 1 gauge. When this card attacks or destroys your opponent monster or deals damage to your opponent, if you have a Dragon Deity Tribe monster on your field, draw a card. Wow, this is really, really good because you know, your opponent won't really want to guard the one crit, and you can draw one card, and you know, drawing is key in Buddyfight, I believe, and it's really nice. Next up, we have 2 Deity Dragon Sword Guard Dagger. When you equip this card, put the top card of your deck into your gauge and gain 1 life. Very nice. Definitely I find this is better because of the draw card, and it has higher power as well. But you know, sometimes if you're desperate, you can equip this first, just gain the life and extra gauge if you know it's a dead card on your hand anyway, and equip this over. Very nice card. And we have 4 of the new impact from the trial deck, Gargarate Punisher. You may only cast this card if your opponent's life is 4 or less. Both players have no monsters in the center, and you have a Deity Dragon Trap on your field. Personally, I prefer the one from the preview deck. It says your opponent do not need to have an empty center, which you can just penetrate and cast the impact. Although that one is a 4 gauge, this is 3 gauge, but that one gives you a little bit more flexibility. You know, gauge is usually no problem in my opinion. And let's admire again the foil flag. Wow, beautiful card. Okay, so in conclusion, I feel this deck is pretty well crafted. It has this nice amount of monsters and spells and impact. Basically, this is if you're someone which is very aggressive, like to just go all out and finish your opponent with an impact, well, I say this is the deck for you. Also, it gives you a choice to go between defensive and offense. Both defense and offense is very high in this deck with its 3 gain 3 life green dragon shield. It's a really strong card. And also, I feel that this deck is the easiest to play out of the 3. The only downside that I could think of is maybe it is less exciting. It has less new mechanics compared to the other decks, because you know, Dragon World, this style of Dragon World has been around for ages. It's the original style of Dragon World, the weapon plus monster formation. So if you like Dragon World, the classic way of playing, and you're an aggressive player, so I recommend definitely get this deck. So now the moment that you've all been waiting for. So I had my connections, and I managed to snag up another preview deck. I believe, you know, some of you in other countries such as the US, you know, you might not be able to get hold of the preview decks because maybe your locals don't have it, or they don't have the event. So now I have it, another one, and I'm gonna give it away for free to 1 lucky winner. You don't have to pay for shipping, everything is covered under me, and all you have to do is to answer in the comment section below this question: what do you like about Buddyfight Ace so far? I will be choosing 1 winner, so good luck to you all. And also check out www.buddy-mart.com, our online store. We have singles, sleeves, and also constructed decks crafted by the top players. Also, Buddy Mart will be doing pre-orders for the latest set coming out on 31st August, Gargantua Awaken, so remember to check them out. Like their Facebook page, the link is in the description below. So are you with me, guys? Let's keep on buddy fighting.